incredibly short video, less than a minute. Look, if you are going to appeal a case, okay, there are two things that you have to do, and make sure that you do these things, or else you will not be able to appeal. And if you have a kick-ass appeal, and there are so many egregious errors that were done by the court during your trial, you will lose those if you don't do these two things. The first is, within 10 days, you need to file a notice of appeal. That notice of appeal must list at least one or more errors, okay, points of error. In other words, the court erred in sustaining objection X on evidence or hearsay or whatever it is, right? The court erred in denying a motion for a directed verdict after the jury came back with a guilty verdict despite a lack of evidence. Whatever it is, insufficiency of evidence, whatever your claims are, okay? That's the first thing. You've got to file your notice of appeal within 10 days in the court in which you were convicted, all right? The second thing you've got to do, and this is where everyone fucks up, and it's not any one person, a lot of people pro se do this. You have got to request from the court reporter that she send the court record to the appellate court. Okay, you've got to request the court records from your trial. Those two things trigger timelines, all right? They trigger timelines. Once the court record is filed with the court, and if it's never filed with the court and you don't ask for it within the correct time frame, then you're screwed. All right. And if the reporter's record is filed, you need to be on top of that, because then that's when the time begins on when you need to file your appeal, your actual appellate brief. All right. So make sure you do those things. I also recommend, if you're going to do pro se stuff, if you have not read the rules of appellate procedure, if you have not read the rules of civil procedure, you're going to fail as well. You need to read those, you need to have copies of those, and you need to understand them. Create yourself a little cheat sheet on timelines and when stuff is whatever. And you also need to understand the rules of evidence. All right, those are the three key things. All right, guys, take care, be safe, be free, and I hope that helps.